Hi everyone, it's Lynnea for LDRS Creative, and before we get started on today's project, I wanted to apologize for my voice. My whole family has been sick for about 3 weeks now, and it's finally hit me, so I sound a bit stuffy, but I still wanted to bring you a card project, and thankfully, germs are not transferable through YouTube. So here we go. I am using the Grateful for You 4x6 stamps. This is a set that was created for a Scrapbook and Cards Today kit, and we had some left over, and they are available in the shop now. I started by stamping the sentiment and the outline of the squirrel with Raven Hybrid ink right in the center of an A2 card panel. Then I used iced tea and coffee bean ink to fill in that squirrel image. Now, the purpose of this stamp set is to be a layering stamp so that you don't have to bring any kind of coloring into it. It's just supposed to be an easy peasy 1, 2, 3 stamp layering set. However, I wanted to bring a little shadows in to this little squirrel. So I used a W1 marker and just kind of added some shadow to the white areas of the face, the stomach, and the underside of the tail. And then I also used an R81 marker on the ears and on the cheeks. I blended out the cheeks with a bit of a zero blender, and this little guy is complete. I wanted him to really be the focal point of my card. My family has a running joke about squirrels. They get into my dad's garden, and so he always says that he doesn't like squirrels, and my son is quite the practical joker. So anytime we see a squirrel, he kind of laughs and says, "There's a squirrel, Grandpa doesn't like those." So I wanted to be able to have this card really be more masculine in color so that we could give this card to my dad. So I've gone ahead and I have used Raven Hybrid ink, and I have stamped the outline images of the maple leaf and the oak leaf all around my focal point image and sentiment. And now I'm going to use the solid portion of that stamp and just fill in. I'm using a variety of hybrid ink colors. I have dandelion, in your face orange, kiss me red, and olive branch. So just a traditional autumn color palette, but these colors are more saturated, and I think that this is a great masculine card design. Now, if you know me, if you've seen my cards before, you know I can't let a one-layer background go without a bit of ink spattering. Even a masculine card needs to shine a little bit. So I took my gold watercolor and just spattered that all over. You could keep this as a one-layer background, but I decided to add some color. So I brought in the A2 diagonal stitched layered card toppers, used the second die to cut down that panel, and the largest die to cut a layer of craft cardstock, and just added that with some foam tape. And this simple card is done. I don't think that this has to be a fall card. I created a traditional fall colored palette, but I think it would be really fun to have these leaves in pinks and purples, maybe even blues and greens. I think that would be so fun. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you soon. Bye.